Kids with cancer and parents desperate for answers. CBS 13 has uncovered troubling test results from a school water fountain that the district didn't tell parents.
CBS 13 investigative reporter Julie Watts is here with evidence of contaminated water at Weston Elementary in Ripon and new details on exactly where it came from.
Yeah, we got our hands on these water fountain test results through a public records request. This is stuff that parents haven't seen. They show the presence of a cancer-causing chemical in the school drinking water. The results are dated before a public school board meeting where the district assured parents the soil was safe, but they made no mention of these water tests.
Near surface soil does not pose a significant risk to human health and the environment.
Those were the findings presented to parents after the school district agreed to test the soil at Weston Elementary, where 4 kids have been diagnosed with cancer in as many years.
It's a pretty inclusive report.
They assured parents the soil was safe, but as we reported, they didn't test for the chemical of greatest concern to many, trichloroethylene, or TCE, a chemical known to cause cancer, known to be in the groundwater in Ripon, and a chemical we've now learned they knew was in the school drinking water. These lab results, commissioned by the district, show the chemical in water from a school drinking fountain at levels high enough that the city would have been required to report them to the state. But the district didn't report them to parents.
We have a lot more questions than we do answers.
Kelly Prime's son Kyle and his friend Mason were 2 of the 4 children diagnosed with cancer at Weston Elementary. There are as many as 10 in the area.
My gut tells me that something is here that's causing these issues.
Kelly and Mason's mom Monica first fought to remove the cell tower on campus. And while they say they haven't ruled it out as a contributor, they've now turned their attention to the water in Ripon. CBS 13 has confirmed the source of the contaminated water on campus. According to the city, it was this well, which they claimed had been turned off last year after testing positive for TCE-related chemicals at 90% of the legal limit.
Why did you wait 6 months to let folks know that you took this well offline?
We questioned the city back in May after uncovering inaccuracies in the city's water reports in years they didn't test this well for the chemical at all. The city now confirms they've been periodically turning the well back on without notifying the public. And it was active the day the school samples were taken back in March.
Is that safe for folks to drink?
It's within the state guidelines.
But UC San Francisco scientist Vina Singla says there are no safe levels of TCE exposure for children.
Drinking water standards and guidelines that we have now are many decades old, and they don't account for the latest science that shows that pregnant women and children are more susceptible to TCE.
The city insists the water meets all established drinking water standards and notes the levels found on campus were below the legal limit. But they may have been higher at the source, as the city says the water is a diluted mixture from 5 different wells. Historical testing showed the chemicals increase when this well is active and decrease when it's not. But the city won't say if it tested this well on the day of the water fountain test or any other day since they turned it back on.
So until we get those answers to those questions, we are very concerned.
Now, the city says it only activated that well for a total of 33 hours since it took it offline. We asked the school district why they didn't immediately notify parents about the water on campus, and we asked if they did any follow-up tests. The district has not responded to our emails over the course of several days, but they have now posted that raw data on the district website. And, you know, parents point out this test was one snapshot in time. These levels are constantly fluctuating, so they really have no idea how much their children have been exposed to this chemical, if at all.
Yeah, health issues are so crucial, and especially when they involve kids. I mean, hello.
It's scary.
Why would you turn that well on if you knew? Julie, thanks.